to you. Now on this quite bright day here in NZ, we're going to do a Steam Locker review. Now I've actually done a lot of searching online, mainly YouTube, where else, of the specific Loco class. And yeah, there's really not very few about it, videos about it really. So I figured, why not give it a shot? You know, add a modern video to the pot. Because there's a lot of videos of its cousin, I would say. Because I think only 460s on the LMS had standing up boilers. We all know the Royal Scots had them, the Blackfires and the Jubilees, of course. But I'm talking about that fourth class. The one where I think only 16 or 18 of the locomotives had the boiler. So, without further ado, here it is. A rebuilt Patriot class. And this is in pre-war condition. So, that makes it even cooler. Right, we'll get her on the layout. Well, unbox it first, then get her on the layout. See how it does. And then we'll see how it does with a heavy passenger train. Well, heavy in my books anyway. And the remote's gone crap. Okay, here we have the locomotive on the layout, and as we can see, it's one of the corners. Perfectly alright, a lot of space to work. Now, I just want to point out, this is an LMS lined black, which was a good mixed traffic livery, and also shows it is pre-war. Because if you look at an early LMS rebuilt Royal Scot, it is in wartime black. No lining whatsoever. Okay. Now, as we'll see here, this is our 3614 Patriot class rebuilt. And I have no idea how the heck you pronounce that. I think it might be Welsh. Well, that's always quite neat. The LMS did have rails in Wales, as well as Scotland and I think parts of Ireland. Well, here we have, it's a 5XP by the LMS. And there's a beautiful bit of history there. And please, feel free to pause and read this. I do like the drawing though, that is quite nice. And on, whoa. Date drawn 2007. Oh boy, this should be interesting. Okay, nice snug fit for the sleeve. Let's get her out. Okay. Good old bit of paperwork. Classic Hornby to trying to save on paper. Royal Scot and Patriot paperwork. Well, considering they are basically the same locomotives, really. Except in size. So this shouldn't be too bad. So let's have a look here. Lubrication. Oh yeah, that's good. That's pretty dang good. Pretty basic. 460, so lubrication should be dead easy. Accessories. Well, this shows with the deflectors, our model does not have that. And DCC sound and accessibility. And it's that dreaded plug. That's always a pain in the backside. It is a pain in the backside, alright? It is a pain. Anyhow, let's get the locomotive out of the packaging properly. And also get a good look at the detail pack. That is a very snug fitting plastic sleeve for the ice cube. Alright, now let's have a proper look at here. Give it a shake to spread it out a bit. Okay, we got a front M coupler. Is there a dovetail on that front bogie? I don't know. We got a nice free link. We got the steps. We got brake rigging, front coupler, and okay. I've never seen the cylinder drain cocks come in a bit of molding like that. I do like that. That is very nice. First time for everything. Oh yes. Well, and I almost forgot. You get your vac pipe right there. Oh, and the AWS guard, I think. At least I think that's what it is. I'll just double check with the paperwork. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's a chain guard. Whoops, my bad. Okay. Now, I'll grab my loco cradle for this next bit. Because you never know when you're going to need a good bit of foam padding. Ooh, that's a firm fit, so that's good. Ooh, my goodness. That is lovely. For the record, this ain't part of the locomotive. Had it on display the other day, and this is actually from one of my A4s. Not saying which one. But as we can see from the top, it's a very smart looking locomotive. Ah, like that. The cab roof vent slides open. And it's a far finer fit than what's on the Princess Royal. Which is a bit, well, what's the word I'm looking for? Slack would be a bit of an understatement. Alright, gently get her out of here. And there we go. Now, I'll just gently rest the locomotive in the cradle so we can get a good look at her. Okay, there we go. Saves a bit of finicking around, if you ask me, doing it like this. Okay. And instantly we can see the rivet detail on this. Oh, the chain link's already hanging up front, so what the heck do we have that other one for? Valve gear looks good. Wheels look lovely. So does the livery. Numbering on that is brilliant. I love it. The whistle, the safety valves. Oh, there's a die cast, alright. There's a proper metal. I don't know if you can see this, but the cab is gorgeous. Detail's brilliant. Wow. Got a wee torch here. Yeah, the detail's very good. Now I'll just hold the loco carefully while we have a look at the back. Oh, very fine printing on the... Excuse me, frog in the throat. Very fine printing on the badges there. Wow. Steps and rivet detail are lovely. Coal load looks removable. It's a nice low slung setup. I like that. Tender itself looks lovely. Let's have a look at the front of the beast. Ooh, now this is quite lovely. Sprung buffers, that's always a bonus. Hang on. Hang on. I think we've just been sold a bit of a Monty here. Alright, first of all, lovely brass pipe work. But I'm just looking at the front pony. That's a NEM slot. So why don't we have a spare NEM coupler? Pocket. I don't know. Tender pickups. always good. Nem pocket there, it's brown buffers. But yeah, the fact we got a nem slot in the front bogie, ready to take a coupler. Why do we have a spare nem pocket? I have no idea. Oh well, I'll get this either on the running road or on the track, and we'll see how she does. Okay, we have the locomotive on a set of rollers, ready for a good try at seeing how good, well, its slow running is really. Now, just gonna amp up the speed very slowly. And for the record, this front set's doing absolutely nothing. Okay, kicks in pretty quick. And that's her slow running. That's not too bad. That's actually a pretty good crawl. That's a very good crawl. Oh, one detail I just realised it has, I didn't mention. It's got the wee cab doors at the sides here. Already fitted. That's good because they're a right demon to fit. It's not exactly level on the rolling road, but rightly so because the track's not exactly even at this joint. There we go. Had to give her a burst of power because of the mine meddling. Now let's slowly speed her up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's go a bit quicker. Yeah, I notice there's a bit of a rocking action. Well, I guess it's prototypical for two-cylinder locomotive. Now, let's just gun her up to halfway. That is half speed right there. Now I'm just going to quickly take her up to full power. I don't know about from your point of view, but from what I saw, there was quite a lot of rocky motion because I saw the cab roof just juddering along. Alright, let's see how it does in reverse. Ooh, hello. There's a bit of slack, but not too much. I'm just viewing how the linkages look at the moment. I think one or two of the crank pins might be loose, but yeah, I'll have to have a good look at it. Okay, it's a quick lap or so of the track. Gonna have the rebuilt Patriot here haul quite a lengthy Suburban. And by lengthy, I mean 7 coaches, which is more than what I'm gonna have at point at the club layout. I figure at the club, maybe 5 coaches, because some of them are quite heavy. as we can see, it's got the power, and it definitely has speed for it. And I think this might finally break my Stania curse as well. And for those watching who are wondering what Stania curse, I'll quickly explain. When I first started Stania locomotives, which would be the Jubilee number about a year or two ago, had issues with that locomotive. Next we have the Princess Royal. Beautiful locomotive, no doubt. But the tender wheels kept derailing. And I don't have a back-to-back gauge that fits. This one hopefully breaks that curse. Rod's a little bent by the looks of it, but that can be easily straightened out. So, off to the model club layout and see how she really does. So, we have the Patriot here on the club layout. Now, I want to give it a decent sized train because it does look like a powerful loco. So, I figure a nice 6-coach train should do. And keep your eyes out for any other trains. Hope you enjoy. Hey! Here we go.
Yeah. Can you go this? Can you go? Yeah. Once you go,
Okay, well, I had to cut the video on the layout at the club short because the right hand valve gear here, it got all jarred up and bent and twisted. So I just spent a bit of time, trying to straighten it out. Now, runs pretty alright. Come on. Using a 9-volt battery, so yeah. But worst case scenario for this is if it really goes, down a creek without a paddle or even a canoe, I'm gonna have to get a replacement chassis or replacement rods. So that should be fun. Other than that, because I think I may have got a faulty model, it's not going to affect the fact I think this is a brilliant model. So, if I had to recommend a rebuilt Patriot, I would in a heartbeat, easily. Right, until next time, this is Upward and Onward saying, take care.